Welcome back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you my F2P account DPS. So on this account, I do not have any 5-star weapon for my DPSs. My main DPSs being Nefer, Skirk, and I guess Mavuika. And then I got a few others like Ganyu or stuff like that. And I got Arlecchino as well, which as her weapon, actually, I forgot. Arlecchino is the only one I think that has her R1. And then Ganyu has Amos and stuff like that, but... yeah, I just wanted to show you what you can expect, not necessarily expect, but how far you can take your DPS on an F2P account with without R1 weapon, without signature weapons, except Arlecchino. I don't know if I'll showcase Arlecchino here because I don't necessarily have her best team, but we'll see. And yeah, I'll just show you my F2P account, what you can expect. No battle pass weapons will be used, mostly 4-star weapons will be used. And maybe Arlecchino, I'll use her signature just to show you, and maybe I'll change with like another weapon at some point. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, let's get into it. First, let me show you the builds. I don't know if I'll test like every single DPS on the account, but I'll show you the main characters that I will use most likely. So first one is going to be Nefer. So this Nefer is 51 to 21. 878 EM with R5 of the signature weapon. Yeah, R5 signature weapon. Yeah, sure. Just take your 160 crit damage. No, R5 craftable weapon from Nokrai, so that gives bloom damage and lunar bloom damage buff. Signature set. I mean, the set I use on her. I'm showing real quick the artifacts, but I mean, the important thing is just to see the final stats, honestly, because it doesn't matter. C0 and then double crown. I'll use Lauma with double crown, C0 with 2 ER and 2 EM. I will show you why afterwards. And she's on the even weapon. She has 955 EM, 200 energy. And for the Nefer team, it's going to be Columbina as well. So I have the premium team for this character with okay crit ratio. She doesn't have a lot of crit rate, but it's not too important here. She gets 15 plus 10 from Lauma. Favonius Codex on Columbina, and she's using Silken Moon Serenade. If you're not aware, in Nefer team especially, it's better to run Silken Moon on Columbina and then 2 EM, 2 EM, or 2 EM, 2 ER if you're struggling on ER on Lauma. You will get more buff from Lauma, and the personal damage from Columbina in this team is not super important, and you can run Deep Hood on someone else. So she's C0 and with level 9 burst and level 7 skill. So you got to keep that in mind as well, that the DPS of the team, even though Columbina is not a huge part of the DPS, getting that crown on the burst plus maybe 9 or 10 on the skill will give you a bit more DPS. And then for my Nefer team, I will use Sucrose. She's going to be on Deep Hood, and she's going to be using an EM weapon. So she's going to have as much EM as I can with Deep Hood memory artifact set. So she's on full EM. I don't have EM too much on the feather. I could try to get a bit more EM. She doesn't really need that much energy, actually. Okay, she's good like that. 900 EM. You want a fourth character that is not Nokrai in Nokrai teams most of the time, at least on the 4th slot, just so you can use the... is there a team? Can I show my team? No, I can't show my team here. Just so you can use the Nokrai resonance that scales with different stats depending on the elements of the last slot. And here for Anemo character, it's going to be, maybe I'll show it on the screen somewhere. It's going to be EM. And if you want to maximize that buff, you want 1000 EM. So 900 EM is fine. It's okay. It's not a problem if you don't max out completely. So this is my best team on this account. This is the highest DPS probably. The Skirk team is very close as well, especially if I bring the C6 Shenhe. But yeah, this is still my best team, and everyone is built perfectly here almost. As you can see, my stats, I'm not going to change anything. I just have C0R0 as I showed you earlier, and we're gonna do 2 minutes rotation, so you can see in Stygian kind of what you can expect. And I think this team can clear the fearless dog that arrives, that is in the Stygian right now. I will start with full energy, and then I'll do one non-energy start. Okay, so let's go. Honestly, it doesn't really change that much with no energy starts. It's just a little bit slower to get the DPS fast, but... Alright, let's go. So we do this, we do that. Skill burst on Columbina. We always hold the skill on Llama here. And I use my 2 skills on Sucrose so I can get a bit more energy for the rest of the team. And I use my burst on Nefer just so for the cooldowns on Columbina and on the rest of the team, it helps to like stall a little bit the cooldowns. You can see here we're already at 120k DPS, so it's pretty good. Oh, I can use my burst, and then here on my Columbina's energy is 200 with Favonius, and it's even slightly like just 1 pixel of energy short. But here we're at 130. I think I can get 150 DPS on this. I can get 150 DPS, I think, with in 2 minutes probably. Sucrose is the one on deep wood, right? So we need to do fast rotation with Nefer to keep the deep wood on every charge attack. And then oh, I wasted a little bit. I didn't have my burst here. But we're at 150 DPS. I didn't hold here. My bad. I misclicked. I was a bit but we're basically at 150k DPS. I will show the damage repartition at the end, of course. And I'm a little locked in. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're a little bit, a bit under 150, but with a bit better rotations maybe. I kind of missed a few rotation. Yeah, we end up at 140 DPS basically. 140k DPS. So we did 16.9 million in 120 seconds. So easily clear the dog in the Stygian with that team with C0R0. On Fearless, on Dire, I'm not sure. I don't remember how much HP. I don't remember how much HP it has on Dire. 23 million, so it might be cooked for Dire. We'll see. When I do a no energy start, you will see the struggle a little bit more. So let's do 120 seconds, and then let's go. So here I will need to do like. Yeah, I will need to do 2 rotations still to get my energy on everyone. And you can see here, actually maybe I should have used my skill on Nefer at the start, but and then here we should be able to get Columbina burst. So it was a little bit slow. We're only at 60 DPS right now, 60k, but oh my god, I couldn't cancel. But now we're going up. Now we're going up. So let's see how it goes. Boom. We're at 100k here. So we should be like a little bit less than the previous team. I mean, the previous run. I'd say we're probably going to end up at like 120k or 130 by the end of the showcase. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, we'll be at 130, something like that. Okay, I need to do this. So we're losing like 10k DPS in Stygian compared to not even 10k actually. It's kind of 5k DPS honestly. So it's really not that bad. I need to. I'm on cooldown here. Hey, that was pretty good honestly. Oh my god, I can't use Sucrose here because otherwise I'm losing time. Okay, yeah, 130. Yeah, we're losing like 5-7k DPS, so almost not that far off, honestly, from the Abyss rotation, and that was pretty good. So that definitely clears Fearless Instigian. But yeah, between 130, 150k DPS with C0R0 Nefer team premium. Sucrose compared to Nahida is basically the same, honestly. It's basically the same. Nahida should be a bit better, but at the end of the day, it's basically the same. So yeah, that's basically what you could expect with C0R0 Nefer full premium team. After that, we got Skirk, so 74, 190, 2.1k attack. She's on Finale of the Deep. 4-star weapon, 4-star craftable from Fontaine R5. She's on her new set, her signature set with decent stats, honestly. I mean, it's not too bad. I grinded a lot for it, and as you can see, I use elixir here as well, and this one I'll probably reshape it. It's kind of 4 rolls. It's actually pretty good. Not sure. The feather, maybe no, I'll keep it like that as well. So pretty good artifacts. No signature weapon, C0 double crown. I'm gonna use Escoffier crown on the skill C0. She's on Golden Troop right now. Maybe I'll switch the build at some point. I don't know. I don't know if I'll optimize every single build, but it's just to show you like approximately an average of like the DPSs. The only thing that is important to note, I'm gonna have Shenhe on Favonius, is that yeah, Shenhe is gonna be on Noblesse. Shenhe is C6. That's the only thing to keep in mind. But also one thing to keep in mind is that she doesn't buff a million times more with C6. So I'll probably do a showcase where I use this Shenhe, and then I'll do with Yelan instead of Shenhe. I do not have Silali. I do not have yeah, or maybe I'll do Charlotte or something. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I don't have Silali here, and I don't have Mona either, so I can't showcase with Mona. So bear with me on this one. It's gonna be Yelan or C6 Shenhe. There's no in between, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try Rosaria, but we'll see. Yeah, then Shenhe is gonna be on Favonius with 2.5k attack and a decent amount of energy. And then last slot is going to be Farina with a ton of energy, Tenacity of the Millilith, Double Crown, Favonius Sword, and that's basically it. C0. And if I use Yelan, C0 Yelan, Emblem, Favonius as well. So I might have to switch Noblesse on Escoffier if I want to do that, but we'll see. Maybe I won't do it. I don't know if I'll have the motivation without the loadouts. So Skirk is pretty nice, especially if you learn how to do her most recent combo, the 2N dash into Woke Cancel. So it's a little bit complicated when you hear it like that, but it's not that complicated to execute. It's a little bit tiring though. So I'm going to try to do it once and not too many times because it's actually kind of tiring. So I will do a start with energy and without energy, and then we'll see how it goes. So here, start with energy, you start with Farina, of course, and then into Escoffier, into Shenhe. Here, I'm just gonna hold my skill and then burst, and I'm not gonna do the tap skill on Shenhe because I just want to go as fast as possible on Skirk. We're already at 120k DPS. You see, I'm doing the N2 dash. The N2 dash cancel into Woke cancel N3. It's better on bigger enemies, by the way. It's better on bigger enemies because like their hitbox is a bit bigger, so it's easier to do, I would say. But other than that, it's basically the same. And you can see that the energy is perfect here. The rotation feels great. I'm not necessarily doing the best Skirk rotation, but like I'm not the fastest with my 2 normal dash cancel, so there's potentially possibility to do even a bit better. But yeah, you can see we're about 140k DPS, 145. So it's pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. We might be able to get 150 by the end of the fight. Oh, we might be able to get 150 by the end of the fight, actually. We're at 150 here. Boom, beam. The rotation is smooth like butter, by the way. And then here, I'm gonna do a burst, I guess. I should have no normal attack, but there's only 1 second left. About 145k DPS. A bit more than the Nefer team, but we have to keep in mind the C6 Shenhe. If I switch the C6 Shenhe by TTDS Silali, we're probably losing like 15-20k DPS. If I switch to Yelan, F2P Yelan, we're gonna lose a lot more DPS as well. So now let's do no ER start just to see the difference. So yeah, I mean, for Stygian Onslaught, anyways, for the support, like, except maybe Escoffier or something like that, like, you really want almost everyone on Favonius. So here, I'm starting the rotation like that without my burst. And we're already at 100k, which is not too bad. And then on the next rotation, we can start using the burst. I'm gonna stall Farina's skill a little bit, because otherwise it's gonna be a bit weird with the cooldown. And then here... And then here we're ready, basically. Oh, here I messed up my N3 woke. Okay, we're at 125 already in 2 rotations. It's not too bad. And then we just repeat the same thing as we did earlier, basically. And we're already at 140k DPS, basically, so it's pretty good. It's not really that much difference on this team without the ER start, honestly, because especially if you have good energy, it's a bit harder to get a lot of energy on the other team, on the Nefer team, for example. My name, Echo and Song, and yeah, we're at 140 plus, basically, so it's a little bit more consistent than the Nefer team. But I will show you one run where I do not do the combo with Skirk, just to see if there's a big difference. Honestly, in the last rotation, it might be worth to do this. I will do this, and I will do a Skirk burst, honestly, on last, because there's only like 3 seconds left here. I think I'm doing that. Lost a little bit of DPS in the last 2 seconds, but it's basically same DPS as the no ER start. Maybe I could have played a bit better on the previous rotation with the ER start, but yeah, it's basically the same. So about 140k DPS, maybe a bit 150 if you play a bit better. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. You can see the damage repartition here. Yeah, Skirk doing 76, Escoffier doing 15, 14. Frina and Shenhe doing a little bit at the end, but it's mainly Skirk. So here I'm putting Yelan instead of Shenhe just to show you a little bit what DPS difference you can expect. Just keep in mind the Yelan is C0. I did not give Noblesse to anyone in this team, so minus 20% attack as well. Gotta keep that in mind. And let's do a no ER start. No ER start is really tough for Yelan, honestly, so that might also be a problem. She's not gonna give me any buffs on the first rotation, where Shenhe, even at C0, will already give you some energy buffs. So here, I think the strat is this. We do that, we do this. I just do normal rotation. Oh, I didn't do the... I just do normal rotation at the start, and then we can do the rotation here. So actually, that's pretty good, I think. Boom, we get a Yelan burst. And now we're starting to do some DPS. But you can see, like, the DPS is really not the same. And then here we get the full rotation back. Hopefully we got Yelan burst. We got a Yelan burst. I'm running a lot of energy, so we better get Yelan burst. But you can see my my Skirk numbers are much lower already, and yeah, we're losing. We lost a lot of DPS compared to the Shenhe team. It's a lot of difference. Yelan's animations are also a little bit, I mean, not necessarily a little bit longer, but the skill for some reason feels like it takes a lot of time. Bam. Boom. Yeah, we should be at 120k DPS, hopefully by the end of the 2 minutes. But it's not... Yeah, I mean, we lost like... I think I forgot to do the charge attack. No, I didn't forget. I'm missing one hit, I think, with the Skirk. I think I can probably get a tiny bit more, but I don't know. Yeah, 118. We lost a decent amount of DPS. We lost like 27k. That's like, yeah, that's like 20% DPS that we lost. So I think if you have C0 Shenhe, she should still be better than Yelan, especially if you go Yelan Favonius and stuff like that. Like, she's not going to give you as much value, but it's still a solid team. I mean, 120k DPS for C0R0. You got to keep that in mind. No signature weapon on anyone right here. So this is a solid DPS, honestly. And now, just for fun, let's see how Ganyu fell off in the last 2 years. So C6 Ganyu with Amos Bow, C6 Shenhe with Favonius here. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? We're gonna struggle to even get 120k DPS. So good luck me. Even 100k DPS is gonna be tough here. So good luck me. Aqua Simulacra would be better on Ganyu here for sure. But I still want it to be a bit more DPS, a bit more F2P friendly. So Amos Bow is kind of 99% of the people have Amos Bow almost. I'm exaggerating, of course, but you get what I mean. And you can see here with Ganyu, we can do some quick skill into charge attack. And then here, I'm going to restart that rotation. The rotation here is a little all over the place because all the cooldowns are pretty short, so it's kind of weird, but you can see that. You can see that it's not that great. It's not that great. We're kind of cooked. Okay. I think we can cross the 90k maybe, hopefully. But it's a weird one, honestly. It's a weird one. I think I got almost 100k earlier, but I don't know if I can get that again. Yeah, we'll get. Oh wait, are we gonna get 100? Yeah, we should get 100k. Come on. Come on, Ganyu, you gotta do this. And yeah, you might be wondering, oh wait, but you said your account is F2P, blah blah blah, but you got C6 Ganyu? What? Yeah. This account I basically saved for like a year to get enough pulls to get C6 Ganyu, and same for Shenhe. And now the goal is to get C6 Xianyun. So oh my god, almost 100k DPS. I can probably play a bit better, but yeah, we got 100k DPS, almost. Mavuika, so Mavuika, I have a few options. Right now, this is the build with Melt Flower. If I try to do Melt, I don't know if I'll do Melt because I only have Rosaria or Escoffier, but it's not like as good a cryo app as Silali, so I'm not sure if I'll do Melt. I think I'll probably just do Overload. Mavuika because it's really hard to do Melt. So for Overload, I will have to use Redhorn Stone Thresher, most likely. I do not have 4-star options. I pulled that for Noel, so... But realistically, like, Redhorn is actually not that great on Mavuika. Like, really, the base attack is super low, so it's really overrated. The crit value is insane, so it looks crazy. Wow, 6,300. But I have 1.6k attack, and the passive is pretty shit. So it's pretty shit passive, so like yeah, it's okay, but it's not like as good as it looks. We got C6 Yansan on this account, so this is pretty nice. I will put her on Favonius during the showcase. With Scroll, I might put her on Noblesse as well during the showcase if I do Overload Mavuika. Usually you will do Yansan, Oron, and then Chevreuse. So Oron on Scroll, Yansan on Noblesse, and then if you can, Chevreuse on the Song of Days Past from Fontaine artifact set. So that's what I'm going to do. And we got C6 Chevreuse. And I do not have C6R1 here, so I'm missing a little bit of damage as well, because this one gives some attack buff. In Overload team, Redhorn is about 10% better than Tidal Shadow, so it's still a little bit of extra damage. Next time I'll try to have Tidal Shadow available. Honestly, on this account, I should craft it and level it up anyways. I think it's pretty nice. And if you have Meld Flower, is also very similar to Tidal Shadow, so the damage difference is basically the same. So here I'm gonna do somewhat of the best combo for Overload on Mavuika team. If you're not doing any combo on Mavuika nowadays, you're really losing like a lot of DPS, honestly. So, and yeah, also keep in mind that this training dummy is a little bit OP in the sense that I can just use Lava Churl, and big hitbox on Mavuika for the combos is really nice. Because sometimes you might miss the enemy if it's too small, or if it gets yeeted or stuff like that by the overload or whatever. On bosses that don't move too much or that have a massive hitbox, then it's much easier. Here we start with the skill. We start with everyone's skills basically to generate energy. Boom. I don't think I got the scroll with Yansan here actually. And then we restart the rotation here. Boom. We get Yansan Burst. And you want to make sure you get that charge attack hit on the spin. Oh fuck, I missed. My bad. I forgot to... I kind of fucked up here. But you can see that here I'm getting about 120k DPS with this team. I can get a bit more maybe if I keep going for 2 minutes. Oh yeah, I can get 130, maybe 140. Keep in mind that, yeah, I don't have her signature here, so it's kind of nice still. Kind of decent DPS, honestly. And I don't have the craziest Mavuika build either, so my stats could be much better. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I kind of messed up the combo at the end, but about 120, 130k DPS with this setup. Alright, let's go. Usually Melt Flower is better for Melt team since it gives EM. So that's something that is, that's why it's like a little bit better, and it's not that great for Overload. You see we already lost like 200k, I mean 100k damage on the burst. But let's see how it goes. That's only the first rotation, so... It's not that bad, honestly. Okay, we're at 100k already. Honestly, hey, not bad damage here. Okay, 105. I'll try to go for 2 minutes. And we can do 110. Yeah, basically what I said, honestly. So 110k DPS, pure F2P Mavuika. I mean pure F2P. It's C6 Chevreuse and C6 Yansan, so okay, I kind of fucked up here once again. You gotta stay locked in to keep the combo going for the whole 2 minutes while trying to explain. But yeah, basically 110k DPS with full F2P. Considering C6 Yansan and C6 Chevreuse F2P, maybe not the best play. Chevreuse, I'd say at this point, if you've been playing for a while, you probably can... It's not that hard to get her C6. Yansan is still a bit tricky. I still don't have C6 Yansan on my main whale account because I don't whale that much anymore and she doesn't want to come home, so yeah. If I use Shilonen is C0, she's on scroll and she's going to be on Favonius most likely. If I use Kazuha is C0, Viridescent, Zyphos, might put him on Fav if I feel like I need it, but basically he has an EM weapon. And then Arlecchino, I'll probably showcase the Arlecchino, so she's 99, 174, Crimson Moon, and then she's on her signature set with decent artifacts, a little bit, not much EM, so if I play Vape, it's not going to be the best, but, and she's 1099, and yeah, I might switch her weapon if I decide to do something different I might use Jade Spear. I don't really have anything else on this account. You might see a few battle pass weapons here and there. This account's been created 5 years ago, so at the very start I was kind of dumb and I was buying battle pass on my 2 accounts, but I bought a few battle pass and then I stopped, so I still have the battle pass weapons, but here I'm not going to use any of those. It's going to be pure 4-star or standard, and maybe Arlecchino I'll just do 1 clear with this just so you can see the difference. But yeah, I mean, the problem here for Arlecchino is, yeah, my white tassel is not maxed, so I think it's going to be Jade Spear or her signature. Jade Spear, most people have one, I would say, like, it's not 100% F2P, but technically, like, most people will lose to a Jade Spear at least once in their life. I'll probably put the Arlecchino clear towards the end because it's not the most important one. The ones that are important that I really wanted to show are Skirk and Nefer, especially Nefer, so you can see full R0, C0 DPS ceiling for Nefer. I'll just show you an Arlecchino vape real quick. We don't have super optimized builds here. My Arlecchino's EM is low. Shilonen is on Scroll, Bennett is on Noblesse, Yelan is on Emblem, so it's fine. Ideally, in a team like that, you'd like someone on Instructor, but since we don't have two Natlan, we need Shilonen on Scroll, and we don't have Silali for Melt or anything, so it's going to be simple vape. The Arlecchino is C0R1 with 99 crit rate, so if I don't crit, 98.99, 98, well, actually, it's kind of cool. So if I don't crit, there's a problem, okay? So let's see how much DPS we can do. I expect we might be able to cross like 100k, but it's going to be difficult. Maybe a bit more than 100k, hopefully. Alright, let's see. And she's on her set as well, so gotta keep that in mind. And then here at the start, we cannot, literally cannot use we can't use Yelan, so it's a little bit tricky, but also I don't think I don't know what weapon I put on Shilonen, but she's on a weird weapon. And at the moment I'm doing 1, 2, 3 Arlecchino. It seems to be the best option, honestly, so it seems to be the best. Oh wait, we're on Faj on Shilo actually. I'm just unlucky, I think. Oh. And you need a ton of energy here to be able to make the Yelan work. As you can see, energy mod check. You need a lot of energy. I probably need a bit more on my Yelan, actually. I probably need to go ER Sense with Favonius, I guess. But as soon as we start vaping, you can see that the damage is not bad. But it's only 80k DPS, actually, so... Only 80k DPS. It's not that great. We might be able to get 100 if I keep playing properly, but... I need energy on Yelan, please. Okay, good. And then... Oh, we'll get 90k, I guess, but that's the max. We're gonna not even get 90k because the timer is over. The timer's over. Oh my god, 87, 86k. All right, I don't know if I can do better than that, honestly. I don't know if I can do better than that. I didn't show the damage repartition, I'm sorry. And here you can compare the Arlecchino DPS with Overload. So no energy start might be a bit tricky on Drain. You need a lot of energy on Drain. Honestly, maybe I should have done Favge, but if you funnel properly into him, honestly, it's not that bad. And then we keep normal attacking. Everyone, I mean, C6R0, C6 Official. I do not have the extra eye buff activated here, so we gotta keep that in mind. And my official is on whatever bow. I don't know what bow she's using. So I switched the bow on official to Favonius because she was struggling on energy, and also the other bow was kind of shit. So I funnel into Durin here just to make sure. Boom. And then with Arlecchino, I'll do 1, 2, 3 dash. I think it seems to be the best one, kind of. Okay, official burst is here. Durin burst is here as well. And we can go back to Arlecchino. Seems yeah, it seems like about 80k again, honestly. Similar to the vape team earlier. Boom, boom. And we can get probably closer to 100k. Oh my god. Yeah, I got good energy on the official here, so it's pretty nice. It's a bit better than the vape team from earlier. It's a bit better than the vape team from earlier, actually. So it's kind of nice. I'm doing official again here, and then... Ooh, this one might be good, honestly. We might get a 90k. But this is C0R1 Arlecchino, though, with C6, with C6 shovels, but I do not have the Hexerai activated, so we would gain a lot more damage with the Hexerai. So probably 100k DPS, honestly. With Hexerai buff, 100%, I think. And we're at 90k here, so it's pretty good. Honestly, I'm quite happy with this. Yeah, 90k DPS. 90k DPS, C0R1, no Hexerai buff here. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. I think we can get 100k with the Hexerai buff, because Durin and Official give a lot. I mean, Official will give 45% attack bonus, which is disgusting, and Durin will give a bit of extra res shred. So I think so, if I'm correct. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a big buffs, so definitely a lot of damage bonus. I can probably cross 100k with this, but it's a C0R1 on Arlecchino. And honestly, I think that concludes the teams that I wanted to show. I'm not going to show every single team on this account, every single F2P team, honestly, because like some teams unfortunately are not worth showing. Like I'm not going to show Keqing, I'm not going to show Xiao, Raiden. Raiden is kind of cooked now as well, honestly. She really needs the buff soon, hopefully. And then what else do we have? And that's basically it. After that, 4-star characters. Maybe I'll make a separate video for 4-star characters. I need to activate the X-Ray on this account ASAP. And hopefully this video was enjoyable. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully it was helpful. Let me know how how's your DPS looking with those characters, because I think my Nefer team, honestly, on this account is looking pretty good. 150k DPS full F2P. It's pretty nice. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment if you have anything to say, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.